G'day. De-urbanisation will simply make sense in this post-crisis world. Welcome to day 39 of the lockdown here in Malaysia as the sun peeks through the clouds. And a lot of people are talking about de-globalisation. Of course, around the world, many countries have closed their borders, and as a result of that, they're saying to themselves, well, we need to get our domestic house in order. We need to be able to take care of ourselves because we can't rely on the international supply chain, amongst other things. And I think there's a certain amount of sense to that. But what's interesting to me is that nobody seems to be talking a lot about de-urbanisation. Is there really the need for us to still live in cities anymore? I'm not sure that there really is. And I think the one thing that's being exhibited throughout this crisis around the world is the way that communities, small communities, are coming together to look after each other and to help each other. That sort of community spirit obviously gets lost in big urban centres. So I wonder if it makes more sense moving forward to, instead of trying to kind of rebuild cities and rebuild businesses in cities, why not rebuild that in local neighbourhoods, in small towns throughout the country? Maybe we can revitalise a lot of these towns that have sort of become ghost towns in a way in a lot of countries as people have moved to the big cities. I'm not sure the big cities need to make sense anymore. Now, to be fair, this might be a reflection of where I am on the age profile, because I just turned 50 this year, so maybe my head's more in that space than the other space. But I think we can create as many opportunities back at the local level as we could in a big urban situation. I mean, I think one of the big arguments for urbanisation in the past has probably been gone, and I guess the argument in favour of de-urbanising has been hard in the past because there's just such a big machine built up in the big cities. But a lot of that machine is going to break down moving forward. So I reckon it will be easier to rebuild the economy, to rebuild the country from those local communities rather than from the big cities. And I think quality of life, I think support, I think there's just a hell of a lot. We're going to need a bit more technology maybe. We need to make sure that the internet rollout, 5G rollouts, maybe we need driverless cars and deliveries or better transport networks to get the stuff to people. But again, I think we're learning out of this, we don't need a lot of the stuff that we thought we need. So what do you reckon? De-urbanisation, you think it's going to happen? I feel like it will. I actually feel like it will. I think de-urbanisation is a smart play for many countries moving forward in this post-crisis world. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I do thank you for your time, and I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.
I'm moving out.